Hello there and welcome to another episode of Farming Sim 2019 with me, Stockoglaws. How are you? I hope you're well. What a beautiful morning. It's 7 o'clock. It's a little bit overcast, but what do you expect here in lovely Gloucestershire? Okay, so thank you so much for all the comments that you've left me in the previous episodes. They've really helped me out. And what we've done since the last episode, we just jump into you. Yep. Okay, so I've finished the field off myself. So what we're going to do is, instead of using the other one, might as well start the course play on this one for the other field. As you can see, I've done a pretty good job, I think. Why don't you go over pretty much everything? I left the as I was editing that video. Again, another schoolboy error of Stockoglaws, but you guys, I'm sure, are used to it by now. I actually left the game running while I was doing the editing of the last video, and so much time passed. And I've also got this fast overnight as well, so the night time goes pretty quick. Yeah, so much time passed by that most of the crops started growing, so I had to re-go over it. Anyway, it was yeah, a lot of fun. Okay, so we're going to do this course play again. Somebody come on and said course play is a little bit of a cheat, but my explanation of that is, you know, I'm always going to be doing a field myself, a bit of field work. This is what Farming Sim's all about. But the course play, it just kind of helps me do less off-screen than I do. You know, if I didn't have course play, then you can imagine, you know, obviously setting up this field, doing this field, which is doable in an episode, having to do that field, then this field, and then field, you know, a larger field, having to do all that off screen, and then, you know, to do something different in the next episode. Otherwise, it would take 3 or 4 episodes to literally do the same thing in different fields. So course play really does, it just kind of reduces the time I take for doing off-screen work. Hope you guys can understand that, and yeah, I'm sorry, you're a little bit upset me using it, but it's there to sort of help out, really. And also, some people who have bigger maps, they'd like to know how to use the course play, so I like to show the course play stuff on screen, just so you guys can help out if needed. Okay, so what we're looking for is, we're going to go here. No, we're not. We're going to go... Where are we going to go? We're going to go here. We're going to go to field work. Yes, fertilizing and seeding. We're going to go to course generation. So we are going to be on course number 8 down here. So here, currently loaded course. We're going to go field 8. Starting location would be where we are. Headlands, yes. We're going to go around clockwise. We'll probably do a good 4 or 5 passes. Smooth corners. Boom, boom, up and down. Width is 3.6, and then we generate the field course. And then you'll see here what it's going to do. It's going to go round and round and round, and then up and down, and finish off. Looks good to me. So come back and return to the first point. Activated. Stop at the last trigger. Deactivated. Just make sure everything's pretty much stays the same. It calculates the turning circle for you. It knows the width of the attachment, so I think we're good to go. I'm just going to save that as seeding field 8. Cool. And then we'll drive the course. So he's going to crack on and do the headlands a few times and start seeding this course, this field, and we'll leave him to it. So it's good. Oh gosh. Right, here we go. So we got this other one. Probably didn't need to buy it now, but I'm glad I did buy it because at least I've done it now and bought it. I'm not going to fill it up. I'm just going to park this up over here. It just seems. At the moment, the farm... Actually, we'll park it in there. There's not too much space around the farm. I'm used to working with a farm which has a bit more space for me. And yeah, my reversing is shocking. I apologise. Okay. There we go. So for this one, hold down Z. Yeah, you see the hoses come off, and then yeah, got it. Okay, so today we have we've on our field number 7, is it? No, number 9. So we have ploughed it, we've fertilised it, we've seeded it. So now we're going to cultivated it and seeded it. So we're going to be liming. We're going to have to do some liming. So we're going to connect up to. I think this will do lime. So let's connect this up. Not close enough. That should be close enough. There we go. And connect. There we go. So we're going to fill this up with a bit of lime, and we're going to go lime our field. Let me just raise it up. Raise it up. And I should be able to fill it from here. Unless it doesn't take lime, it might just take fertilizer pellets. Yeah, I think it just takes fertilizer pellets. Okay. So we're going to have to go get a lime wagon. Let's lower that. And cool. Okay, so let's go shopping. What do we need? We need a lineman. It's not really fertilizer technology. I suppose it is. This one here, I think it just takes fertilizer. Yeah, this one takes lime. Okay, so any mods that takes lime? Oh yeah, this one takes lime. It's only 5,300. What's the working width on that? 18 meters. 15,000. It only goes 3,000 liters though. Okay, that's cheap. It doesn't hold that much lime. We'll probably go through that really quickly. I'm thinking one of these and really just fill it up and we're good to go. 39,000. Yeah, let's get that. Okay, extension. A small extension. What literage is that now? 11? Oh, okay. So the 14,000 is with the big extension. It's 9,000 without. Okay. Spreading discs, you can have a spreading unit. Probably the spreading unit. I think that, I don't know what that does. Wheel setup. I think we're going to have to go narrow tires on this one because we've already sort of seeded the field. Okay, we'll go with that. I'm not quite sure what the spreading unit does, but I'm sure somebody in the comments down below can fill me in on that one. Right. There we go. Right, I'll go get the attachment and I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. You're probably thinking, hey, Stocker, where are you? Well, on the way back from the shop, so you yeah, here, picked up the limer. And as I was on my way back, I noticed that there's a lime station just here. So I thought I'll pop by and have a look in this Oakfield Farm, and there is a lime filling station just here. So we're going to fill up, start filling. Press R, lime, and brilliant. We're going to fill this bad boy up. We've got a few crates of lime back at the farm, just in case of emergencies, but I think if we keep this full, I think it's actually cheaper to buy it from a filling station like this than it is to actually fill it by the big bags that we've been doing. So yeah, I think this is a good idea. So we'll close the cover once it's full. There we go. We spent £2,500. I think those big bags are about £1,900 each, I think. Let me just check. So those big bags, let me go here, big bags for lime. 450 for 2,000. Okay, we had 14,000 for two. Oh, math. Okay, so yeah, if this was 20,000 litres, it would be £4,500. So I think we're on the right side of things then. Let's get rid of that and head on back. So it's a bit narrow around here. This trailer is a lot bigger than I remembered. So you have to take things a little bit slow on these narrow roads of Gloucestershire. But yeah, we'll soon be back at the farm, and I'll see you then. And here we are, we're back. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is just unhook this, unhook the trailer. So let's get rid of that. Oh, detach the hoses. There we go. Cool. Because what we're going to do is we're going to change the tyres onto narrow tyres. I think we could do it from our workshop here. There we go. And so customise wheels, narrow tyres. Cool. And oh, it costs us £1,000. I think once we buy the narrow tyres, we don't need to buy them again. I don't think. Yes. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so we quickly change the tyres, and we will change them back. I think in my previous Let's Play, I think a lot of people were a little bit upset that. Oh, okay, that's not connected. A lot of people were a little bit upset that I kept the narrow tyres on for everything. It wasn't that realistic, but if we are going to be doing field work like we're doing, then I think it's only fair that we... So we connect... Is the hoses connected? No. There we go. Hoses are connected. Good to go. Right, yeah, so it's only fair that we change the tyres over the field work that we're doing, to make sure that we don't damage the crop, because I think in my options, I'll just check, I think in my options I've got crop, hopefully crop damage, plant withering on, plant growth, oh, I've got off, I should be on normal, weeds on, crop destruction, yeah, crop destruction on as well. So yeah, we need to, oh, I was going to quit game then. So we need to make sure we don't damage any crops, all that hard-earned money. So let's head on. Oh, that's not a good idea to jump out of the cab as it's going. Oh, come on, you can do it. Okay, so we've got 12% seeds and 39% fertiliser on Ewan. Let's just double check to see how Ewan's getting on. Oh, he's a good farmer, isn't he, our Ewan? He's looking pretty good. And the Ford is handling it. I love, look at the mud textures on the Ford. I love that. We will need to buy a, probably get it done this episode, is we'll finish these two fields liming. And then we'll buy ourselves a cleaner, power, what do they call it, power wash, jet wash, pressure washer. There we go. It was in there somewhere. But we are going to have to change the seeds on this at some point. But let's quickly get you going. And now we could cosplay it to go fill it with seed, but we'll do it ourselves. I'm hoping they're not going to buy. No, yeah. No, seed. No, yes, off. That's good. So I don't want them buying the seed because it comes out really, really expensive if they end up buying the seed. Okay, that was a bit of a hill. I like to start off in this corner. So let's unfold that. I imagine the spread of this is quite large. But let's turn that on. Okay, it's not as large as I thought. But looking good. Shouldn't take us too long. We actually go through the lime, so yeah, the lime doesn't last nearly as long as you think it does. It's 14,000 litres. You think, oh yeah, that's a lot, but it isn't. So we should have one more pass in the middle, and then this field will be done. Should be growing. Yeah, there might be a little gap there, which we'll sort out in a minute. So we're down to 5% seeds. I don't think he's going to do it. We are going to have to refill him, I think. Just do this a little bit here. Oh, the field looks weird, doesn't it? Oh, look at that! Look at the textures on the wheels. Oh wow, wow! That looks yeah, that looks pretty special. So let's just do this bit here, and I think there's a tiny bit over here that needs to be done. There we go. And we'll start this field. This will need to be limed as well. And needs 3% of seeds left over. The inspection mod, I don't know how to hide it. If anybody knows how to hide the inspection mod, let me know. I think you can press, I think it's insert, is it? To change. No, I can't remember. No, I can't remember how to change it, but there is a way of you can actually change how much information it shows you. But yeah, if you know a way of getting rid of that, please let me know. It's not doing my my screenshots any good. Oh, look at the backdrop. Beautiful. Okay, so we better stop you in. And yeah, see, this line isn't lasting. I'm probably not sort of doing it the most efficient way, but it certainly isn't lasting as long as you'd imagine. We're nearly halfway through, and it looks like Ewan's carrying on without any seed, which is a problem. So let's quickly stop him. Let's turn that off. Okay. Oh look, he's nearly finished. Nearly finished the field. What a shame. Okay, so let's stop the driver. And let's go refill. Now I don't know whether this is going to destroy the crop or not, because I haven't got crop tyres on. I hope not. Let's go this way. I haven't been this way back to the farm before. Oh, without hitting the fence. So where is this on the map? Oh, you can go the other way. Okay, I think I'll go the other way. Oh, can you imagine tractors doing a 3-point turn on a small road like this? What field is that? That is field. I think that might be field number 1, or was that field number 1? I'm not sure. So I think we can go left here. It is really tight around here for this big old cedar. Hopefully there's no cars coming the other way. There's always a worry, isn't it? You know when you're driving down a country road and yeah, if you're always worrying about bumping into another car the other way, and you're always looking for the spaces, you know, to pull over or to reverse into, if and when. And I think I go left here to our farm. Yeah. Oh, there's a windmill. So let's go left here. Driving, eh? Lewis Hamilton, eat your heart out. So, yeah, so you're always looking for these little parking spaces or spaces when you're going down sort of country roads like this, just in case. Okay, so there's number 2 and 3. There's fields 2 and 3 there. I don't think we're going to be destroying the crops because the crops haven't begun to grow as yet, so we should be okay with the tyres. I suppose we are okay with the tyres on the linemen, but never mind. So let's fill you up with seed and fertilizer. So I think we've done quite a bit from one tank load. There we go. And the fertilizer's just down here. Oh, so it sounds like someone's getting married. Okay, so we are full of seed and full of fertilizer. Let's go finish that field off. So I feel like, you know, what 3 episodes in? Ooh, 3 episodes in, and I feel I think we're progressing quite well. You know, obviously with the help of Ewan. You know, Ewan's always been a big help in my my Let's Plays. He helps me out tremendously on the farm. He's a good farmer, our Ewan. The thing is with Ewan, you know, he's great when you tell him to do something, but if you don't tell him to do anything, you know, he hasn't got any initiative to get off his backside and, you know, and do some farm work. He just don't really want to be driving over this. I forgot. Yeah, to you know, go and do some work yourself, but he won't. No, not our Ewan. He unless you tell him. Okay, where were we? I think we were down. Was he down this one? Yes, we were. Okay, so carry on and driving the course. And then, yeah, looks good to me. Cool. Let's continue turning those beacons on. Beacon view. And we'll head on round. So the fields now are fertilised. They are nearly limed. Fertilised, seeded, ploughed, nearly limed. The only thing we've got to watch out for is weeds, so we will need to get a weeder. That will probably be the next episode. And yeah, we should see our spoils. We'll see the fruits of our labour. Oh, I don't know. Is canola a fruit? Don't think it is. I don't know. Is canola a fruit? There we go. Whenever you choose a seed type, sometimes it says fruit type, doesn't it? I don't know what the technical term is, whether it's a fruit or not. It's the same thing as a tomato. I know tomato is a fruit, but would you say tomato sauce is fruit sauce? You know, there we go. There's a conundrum for you. You know, I'm sure that's going to be, you know, certainly spoken at the dinner table tonight. Is tomato sauce fruit sauce? Because tomatoes is a fruit. But yeah, if you think about it, you know, putting a fruit sauce on your, you know, on your jacket potato, it doesn't sound too appealing. But technically, I suppose that's what you're doing. Don't know how I got to that conversation. I don't know. It's been one of those days today. I do love the way that you can see this has got no lime on it because it hasn't driven in lime yet. Where the seeder, the tractor is just covered in lime. I love it, and it looks like he's finished, which is great. Oh no, there's a bit more at the top there to do. Is he taking off the lime? Don't think so. Okay, so we've got a little bit of lime left, and I don't know how many times I said lime this episode. I'm sure it's too many. Yeah, he takes off the lime. I better. But I think he's done now. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm sorry. That was totally my fault. Let me get out of your way. Well. Okay. I'll be back in a sec. Well, that was a lot of fun. Trying to reset all these. But thankfully, it looks like they got reset back at the farm, which is great. So I just need to hook all this back up. And I think that'll be it for the episode. I think we're pretty much done. I do want to get as I promised, a pressure washer. Ooh. Do want to get a pressure washer, so let's go get that. I probably will need to clean this as well because all the lime and it's been rolling around in mud as well. Oh, it's been rolling around in mud as well. Silly Ewan. There we go. That's all connected. Let's turn that beacon on. We have to repair all this and give it a good clean. So where's the workshop? The workshop's in here. There we go. So let's. It's a placeable, isn't it? That's the landscaping. Don't want to touch that just yet. Is it in here? Under MISC. No. There we go. I kind of want to put it, just put it here. Is there any way I can rotate? I can't see. There we go. Okay, I want that to go just there. Cool. Just give this a good clean. So yeah, the lime, I imagine, is quite damaging to the tractor. All the hoses, all the hydraulic hoses at least, and yeah, trying to keep your hydraulics all nice and clean. I bet the lime just gets everywhere. Go on. Lift up your arms. Let's do your armpits as well. There we go. And we'll give this bad boy a bit of a clean. And get that horrible lime off everywhere. Oh, look at that. Good, isn't it? Okay. Let's disconnect this. And get in here. I just want to see if it's damaged at all. Swap the wheels over now. Although actually I might leave the wheels like this because we've got to fertilise the field again. I think there's 3 lots of fertilisation that needs to be done. But condition, yeah, so let's repair in one day. But yeah, back to normal. Let's bring the other. Oh, look at the state of this tractor. Let's bring this down. I think you're finished. Well, I hope you are. And let's head on down. Okay. Yeah, we need to give this one a bit of a clean. Okay, let's slow it down. I don't want to cause another crash. God. Made a good thumbnail though, eh? Typical Stocko. I can hear you. I can hear you all laughing. There we go. Looks like the lime comes off quite quick. Just gotta get rid of all the mud. Oh, it's caked. Look at the mud on there. There we go. Looking handsome. Looking good. I'm gonna give this one a bit of a clean. You can actually see the seeds in the little sort of gauge window. I wonder if there's one on the back. No. It's pretty cool. Okay, nice one. Let's put that back. And there we go. Well, I'll tidy away before the next episode, but thank you so much for watching. My name is Stockoglaws. This is Farm Sim 2019. Please smash that like button if you like the video, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Ciao for now.